The dog is walking me, yes, in a BAT setup, absolutely. So see him having another little look?
There he is.
Yeah. Body, the tail is down. Ears are fine. Nice head turns. Lip lick.
Yeah.
So he's self-calming. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be intervened there by the people getting out of the car.
He looks very stoic right now.
He looks very stoic, very handsome. Now, the length of time that we let a dog stare also varies, just to let you know. At this distance, I'm perfectly okay letting him having a good look because we're far enough away. There's some dogs, you do not let them look any longer than, believe it or not, 2 to 3 seconds, and then what we see is their tail rises. They get really, really tall. But he's quite comfortable here, and he's doing a really, really nice job gathering information. Now, his body is very still, though, but I'm just going to give a little leash jiggle. That kind of gets him out of it, and then we let him pick up a direction of travel again. I would never ask him to go toward Pepper, but I'll ask him to go this way. Now, see how he's having another look? Because he needs to. He needs to see what that dog is like, more like smell what that dog is like. But he gets stuck too, and I think this is a real indication of when he flattens to the ground, he gets stuck. So I'll just say,
He's drooling now too.
I was going to say, he's drooling. Does he normally drool?
Yeah. Oh, garbage. Hey, don't eat that.
Good boy. Now, let's see what he has to say. If he was magnetically pulled to the dog, if he truly wanted to get to the other dog, he would be going left now.
Yeah. So he's making a wide girth to avoid
He's making a wide girth.
Well, not avoid it, just not be as
Well,
close to
there
it.
is a bit of an avoidance. There's a bit of saying, I really don't want anything to do with that dog. Great job, Sandy.
What kind of dog is that anyway?
Border Collie.
Oh,
See him have a glance? Another glance? Okay, and we stop. Good. Good boy. And see how then he kind of moved and he actually did a nice check-in with you guys then.
yeah, it's like he's
Yeah. And now we let him pick up his little stress yawn. Now the mouth is open, the mouth is shutting. So when he gathers information, he seems to shut his mouth. Because all the rest of his body language is actually very, very nice. Now he's a little tall. If you were looking at your dog, would you say he was relatively... He looks relatively calm. He's frozen. His body is really, really stiff, but I don't see the tail going up.
Now, to me, maybe I'm reading it wrong, but his tail looks like it's down between his legs, which to me...
I was wondering with the wind.
He's scared, right?
Yeah, but I was wondering if that was the wind. So I'll just jiggle him. See that tongue flick as soon as I jiggled? Now, why don't I say his name? I mean, we could, but really we want him moving away or him coming out of it to feel like it's on his own as opposed to us intervening with, hey, Finnegan, hi! I mean, that works, right? But that's a lot of intervention. That little jiggle was enough for him to kind of go like, whoo. And then we let him pick up a direction of travel again. Nice head turn there. Now, here's the thing. See how he's headed directly to, well, never mind, he made a liar. I was going to say he was headed directly toward. So we do not head directly toward. So he started, and now he's being a very socially appropriate dog. He arced out. Because when dogs greet, very rarely do they rush at each other. So he's actually doing a beautiful job there. He started toward, and then he said, yeah, I think I'll go over that way. This nice pole, supporting, it's a natural reinforcer. So through these BAT setups, where we control all the variables, is how we create change.